Every year, the China Cup International Regatta attracts sailors from around the world for 4 days of intense, friendly competition. The Royal Hong Kong Yacht Club, framed against the spectacular backdrop of Hong Kong's skyscrapers, is enough to get every visitor's pulse racing. First, though, is the skipper's briefing to find out what's in store for the coming 4 days of competition.
Enjoy sailing in China. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
And then it's party time around the swimming pool at the yacht club. Maybe later there'll be time for a trip into the bright lights of the big city. Day one, and the winds are extremely light for the passage race to China, and it's a game of smooth sailing and picking the correct way through the gaps in the wind. In the end, it's Anthony Root's 42-footer Black Bazza who outsmarts some of the bigger boats to cross the finish line first and take line honours in the coastal race. With the team safely arrived in China, it's time for the opening ceremony at the Sheraton Hotel in Damesha. An aerial tour of Daya Bay reveals just why sailors love coming back here year after year. Unfortunately, there's no wind for day 2 of the competition, a rare occurrence at the China Cup. But onshore, there's plenty to keep the sailors, spectators and visitors occupied and entertained. There are all kinds of fun activities and opportunities to have a go at sailing for the first time. The theme of this year's China Cup is about sailing with the family, celebrating the sports-wide appeal to people of all ages. Following that theme is the Sailing Spirit Grand Ceremony Knighting Ritual, which takes place at a lavish ceremony midway through the regatta. The knighting ritual is about paying tribute to those who really make a difference in the world. With this being the 10th edition of the China Cup, the focus this year is very much on the sailing community in China, rewarding and acknowledging those who are really contributing to the growth of the sport throughout the nation. It's a celebration of the best of human endeavour and talent, and among this year's recipients are Peina Chen, a silver medal winner in windsurfing at the Olympic Games in Rio. Back in the race village, and the crowds are out to see visiting celebrities, to cheer prize winners and generally have a good time at one of Shenzhen's biggest international events.
深圳是一个滨海的城市，我希望中国杯帆船赛成为这个城市一道亮丽的名片，也祝中国杯越办越好，谢谢。
我觉得祝福这个帆船比赛顺利，然后赢得好的成绩。
也是为了让小孩来体验一下这种一个体验氛围，另外一个想培养他对帆船的一种兴趣。
Meanwhile, the sailors are getting ready for bigger conditions forecast for day 3 of racing. Out on the water, the racing is close, the competition intense, and the crews are working hard to keep their boats moving at full pace around the course. At the end of the day, there's prizes for the winners and time for sailors to share a drink and some war stories from the day's racing. Olympic windsurfing star Peina Chen tries her hand at steering the South African Beneteau 40.7. Day 4 and the final day's competition is a return to light winds and tough tactical choices. But in the 40.7s, Wanhang Longqie successfully defends her title. At the final prize giving, there are celebrations for junior competitors who maybe one day will be the winners at senior level in the China Cup. Prizes and applause go to the winners in all 10 racing divisions. It's a big, loud, joyous night of celebrations. It's a spectacular conclusion to the 2016 regatta, and already sailors from around the world are planning their return in October 2017 for the 11th edition of the China Cup International Regatta.